Right, tell me what your name is and what you do.
Dave Arcari, full-time touring musician, songwriter, and enjoyed some showcases here at South by Southwest.
Fantastic. How long have you been in the music industry, Dave?
I've been, well, I guess I've been busy with music for a long time, probably about 30 odd years since I first picked up a guitar. But seriously full-time as a solo musician the last 7 or 8 years.
And have you made a load of money out of it?
I've made a living, but yeah, I've made a living, managed to scrape together a living from music. It's not very easy, but it's possible. That's the main thing, it is possible, but by combining all kinds of income streams.
Yeah, so you really do have to have a wide portfolio, and do you find that keeping hold of the rights yourself rather than assigning them to people also helps?
Absolutely, the most important thing. Now, if I'd been asked a question about record deals and stuff 30 years ago, I would have been like everybody else, hungry for a record deal and a publishing deal and all sorts of stuff. But not getting a record deal has been an absolute godsend, because especially now I'm in control of absolutely everything. I can license my recordings out to other labels, I'm in control of all my publishing, and without that I rather doubt I would be able to make a living, because it would all be getting divided up and soaked up by other people stealing my share.
And what do you think about all the noise in the press and the media about artists complaining about their royalties on streaming? Where do you think the problems lie there?
Well, it's difficult. I think it depends on the artist. I mean, an awful lot of artists that are complaining because either they don't understand it, or their label's taking a big chunk of it, or there are a lot of intermediaries. I'm in quite a lucky position, controlling everything. I'm my label, I'm the writer, I'm the performer. There's nobody really taking anything apart from the collection societies taking their commission, which is nothing compared to the chunks that labels might take. Although not all labels, I've licensed my stuff out to other labels who are incredibly fair. But the streaming is definitely the way forward, and I'm kind of caught between, I feel that if we all embrace it, then we'll all start to benefit much sooner. Because we can't change it, it's happening. And we've gone from vinyl to CD to download, kind of back to vinyl, which is cool for merchandising at gigs, but you can't download vinyl, and it's a pain to carry about. But I think the main thing is that there's now this shift even really from downloading to streaming. So we've got to embrace that model and look at ways of maximising, throw as much at the wall as you can, and hopefully some of it will stick, and the more you do, the more will come in. And I think people are starting to get a little bit more organised. Earlier on, nobody really knew what was happening, and even when you spoke to people from the collection societies, there were never really any answers, because it was all so new, and everybody was just dipping their toe in or whatever. Nobody knew, that was the problem. And then people started to take the piss a bit and started trying to take too much because other people didn't know. But it's now starting to level out, and with organisations like the Musicians Union getting involved in negotiations and concerns being aired, and people are actually talking about it now. So people are more informed, they know what to do, people know what the benchmark is. So it's difficult, it's going to be a while before it, in my case, that it replaces my more traditional income streams and royalty streams, but it's getting there, and in another year or two it is going to be a major stream, I think anyway.
Thank you, Dave. Thanks very much for that. All the best to you, mate.
Thanks, man.